baby. She got through the people and she found them. Like, what the fuck?
Never let you go.
Welcome back to Magnolia Rose, and today we're just gonna come out with a story time. I don't know what else to do. Hi, how are you? So, if you haven't already, subscribe, and if you haven't checked out my Twitch, subscribe to that too. Come on. These are free. You could just click a button and then it's fine. I don't understand the problem here. You just gotta do it and then tell your friends. It's not that difficult, right? It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, welcome back. Join my Twitch. I stream 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. I stream 7, maybe 8. 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I try to do it every week. If I do not, or I'm having school issues like I did recently, I just had too much Italian homework. I still have to finish it. I will post that on my Instagram story. You'll just see it. It'll pop up saying stream canceled. So I didn't do it last time, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll get it next. It's fine. Anyways, let's get into the video. So I am from California, so of course I would do the marijuana. Not anymore, really, actually. I recently quit because it was giving me munchies and I was gaining weight. I've actually lost 15 pounds. So that's great. I've been trying to just not eat so much, not have all of it, I only do it every now and then if I can't sleep for anything, just because ADHD is fun and it's a trip. But some of my best moments, or funniest per se, were when I was high. And here is a few stories of me and my homie when we were high. So me and my homie like to go on adventures. He's currently in Yosemite. What the hell, homie? Come back. We're supposed to hang out. We used to hang out every week, and now you're gone. You're like 3 hours away from me. Fuck. Okay. But one time we were going to an amusement park, and we ended up just I think I was driving this time, and I remember there was a cop car, and this was funny. This was funnier in the moment. Okay, this was funnier in the moment. But a cop car drove by on one of the overpasses, and all I said was, wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo! Because I didn't know what else to say. We started dying for about like 30 minutes. It was funnier in the moment, but ever since then we refer to cops as wee-woos. And now I want to say, instead of saying you're getting pulled over, you should say you're being wee-wooed. We gotta refer to cops as wee-woos now. You gotta hear me out. Getting pulled over, you're like, oh, sorry. You tell your friend, I can't do that today. I don't have any money. I got wee-wooed the other day, and now I have like a $300 speeding ticket. And then that's how we would do it. I remember we always go to the Halloween haunt, and I may or may not be admitting to this. But we couldn't last year. That was horrible. I wish we could have gone. It made me so upset. I think the thing I missed at 2020 the most was the fact I couldn't go to the Halloween haunt. That's my favorite attraction. That is my favorite thing to do. Every year, me and my homie go to Halloween haunt, and I swear to God, if he doesn't go with me next year because he moved, I will kill him. I won't. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I love my homie. I'm not gonna do anything to him. But anyways, we went to the amusement park, and then every year we end up smoking, or drinking, or whatever. If we drink, we do it before we enter the park. But I remember you really gotta lay there? Why do you have to lay there? You're just gonna see shadows. He is insistent on laying there. I also have 2 cats now. Her name is Chloe. This is little lady. She's very tiny, and she's 18. She's 18 years old. My cat's 3. she's a long story. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Hi, ADHD, how are you? We went to one of the smoking zones in Great America during the haunt. There's a lot of smoke and fog in general, but I remember we were smoking a joint, and this security lady comes up to us, and I wasn't really paying attention. It was about to be like a roach, and we were just gonna chuck it anyways. And she came up, she's like, hey, you should put that out because the security's coming. And then she walked away. And we were like, I'm not that high. I'm pretty sure she was security, wasn't she? And we were sitting there laughing like, what? Okay, thanks. I mean, thanks. I appreciate it a lot, but you better put that away. Security's coming, man. What are you? You're wearing the same vest. I don't understand. So we got away with that. So we just smuggle in the pens instead. My homie wears steel-toe boots, and so if anything goes off in his shoe, he just says he has steel-toe boots. Sorry, Great America. Please let me in still. Please. They're not gonna see this. Who's gonna see this? One of the stupider times, we ended up going to McDonald's, and we were placing an order, and we were high again, and going through. But they asked us confirmed our order 3 times. Like, they did it when I ordered the food, which is normal. When I went to pay, which was weird. And then when I went and picked up the order, which was also weird because they never do that and haven't done it since. So they must have known where we were really high. I must have sounded high as hell for them to ask me 3 times if that was the order I wanted. They're like, are you sure you don't want any more? You sound really high. Are you sure you know where you are? Do you know who you are? Because we don't. And so I remember at one point throughout the ordering, I guess I didn't even know that my homie was dying laughing. And later, it turns out that he was laughing because I said 1 large fry. And all he can imagine was a giant fry being shoved through the window as we were ordering. I was like, why would you? And this was like a week later when he told me this. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And he's like, you didn't see me dying? I could barely breathe. And I was like, I didn't notice. It's too stupid to think. But and then also, every time we would walk up to would you not know? Stop fighting. Stop it. Hey. Sorry. I'm going to kill my cat. I'm going to punt him into tomorrow. Where was I? Oh yeah, we would go up to the windows, and each time we would make the same face that I'm pretty sure that's how they also knew we were extremely high, as we just both went at the same time. And I know we were making the same face. How? I'm not quite sure. But I remember commenting about that later. Lastly, me and homie, when the movies were open, man, it's been so long. It's almost been a year since I've been to the movies. But anyways, we would always see horror movies. We would always go and get high, and then we would go and watch them. And I remember one of the best moments we've had was the time when we watched the Batman Lego movie. It was the best time we had because we had the whole theater to ourselves. I feel bad for the workers. Sorry about that. If we didn't show up, you would have probably had to go home early. I'm so sorry. As someone who's an employee, I understand. But I didn't at the time because I was high. Excuse me. I remember the whole thing. It was great. We sat really close to the screen for whatever reason. And I remember looking up and we were laughing, making loud noises. I kept looking behind me to make sure we weren't being loud and someone was actually there. I don't know why I kept looking, but I did. And then the next day I was like, man, that was great, wasn't it? And then my homie's all, what? I'm like, the movie last night, the one we saw? You were there, right? Please, who did I go with? And then he's like, oh, right. We did something last night. I was like, what happened? He's like, I think I got way too high. And I was like, how? You forget on weed? Who does that? I can't even, like, some people say they see colors on weed. And I'm pretty sure that's a problem. Because I don't think weed's supposed to have any hallucinogens in it. So you might be getting some stuff that's not good for you. It's only supposed to make you like high. I don't know. This is why I don't do acid. Also because I don't want to be high for fucking 9 hours. Anyways, And then one of the worst times we had was when we went to see the movie Mother. Do I recommend this movie? Not even in the slightest. Do not watch the movie Mother. Do not watch it. It's supposed to be like this kind of, about the book of Genesis, you know? And in the Bible, I should be more specific. Not everyone knows. And I don't necessarily, I'm technically Christian, but I don't necessarily believe in the Bible. Don't at me, okay? That's a long story. But I remember it was just so horrible, and we sat closer to the screen. We were really unbelievably high, and I remember just looking up at the close-ups of freaking Jennifer Lawrence's face, like, why? Go again, move back, Jennifer, move back. Oh, and she was the mother, I don't know, and then she had the baby. There was people in the house, and they started a war, and then she had the baby, and she wasn't going to let the husband take the baby because he wanted to show the people in the house, and there was a lot of people in the house. It became a war zone, and then he took the baby when she fell asleep, and then, this is towards the end of the movie, I'm telling you this because I don't care if this is a spoiler, don't watch it. And then he took the baby, and she woke up, she's like, oh, my baby! And then she went and ran out the door, and then he was standing there, and then he turns around, he's like, he doesn't have the baby no more. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then the people were like, oh, like, you know, when you, like, jump into you're getting a stage, and they jump in, you get, like people, like, maneuver you across the people. I'm really bad at words and explaining things. Anyways, they did that with the baby, and then they passed it on to these people, and then eventually the baby was, like, crying, and it peed, and then they snapped his neck, and it stopped crying. It wasn't crying no more. And then they ate the baby. She got through the people, and she found them, like, what the fuck? I was sitting there screaming. I wasn't screaming, it was in a movie theater, but I wanted to scream. It was so bad. It was so bad. Don't watch the movie. I'm pretty sure that means, like, eating Jesus or something. I don't even remember the book of Revelation. Genesis. Revelations was really insane too. But I'd rather have the book of Revelations. That one was the end of the world, at least. That's when time stops. But then she, like, sets the house on fire in the end, and then she wakes up and it says starting over, back to the beginning of the movie. I'm like, what is this shit? It's something about a crystal. He, like, drops the crystal and it goes psh, and then he's like, and then it, like, makes him hand bleed. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a lot. I want to start doing some games for my channel as well. I kind of want to do, I'm going to fucking copy Markiplier or whatever. I don't care. I want to do, like, the 3 scary games or something like that. Or just 1 scary game because I'm really lazy. Depends how long they are because, you know. But then I have to edit that whole thing. I don't even know how to edit. I'm learning still. How do I do it? Lixian, help. Anyways. Hope you guys are having a great whatever day it is. And, or if it's morning or night. Buonasera. Join me again next time. I don't have a schedule for these specific videos, but I want to start making some more personal ones. Please leave a comment down below if you want, like, to be personal. I don't know. I'm going to start being more active on social media. Please check out my Instagram. That's where I'm going to be there the most. I do have a Twitter, and I have them all linked in the description below. Same with my Twitch. Same with the PayPal donation thing. If you ever want to donate, you obviously do not have to because of the times. I just have it there. I'm probably not going to mention it until later because I feel bad. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Please check out my other socials. Check me out on Instagram. I will be updating and posting on there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.